last night, Carson Beck once again came out here and showcased why he could be the quarterback that leads this team over the hump. Last year, Miami was a great team. Don't get me wrong with Cam Ward, but this year the defense looks 90 million times better, but also I feel like they've got some really good weapons on this team as well this year. And look at this play by Carson Beck. We're going to break down the film. We're going to have a kind of like a crosser over the middle here. We're going to get a deep post here by our guy, Tony, I believe. And then we're going to have another deep post down the field. Now on this play, all we're reading specifically is this deep safety. Which post are you going to bite on? Because if he bites on this one, then we're going to want to attack this post, right? But if he kind of attaches to this post, then we're going to want to hit this post. All we're doing here is reading the safety. So as we drop back in the pocket, we are reading the defense, and once that safety makes his decision, we throw this thing up there. Now, I want to show you the ball placement. This is right where it needs to be, right in the breadbasket. Wide receiver doesn't have to make a crazy catch. It's right where it needs to be, and ultimately is a touchdown. Was that Daniels again? I don't even know, but I'll tell you one thing. Carson Beck looks like a really good quarterback, and I know that's just against Cookman, Bethune-Cookman. It don't matter to me. I need to see execution. No matter what, the ball has to be placed at the perfect spot. And this is a great throw versus a really good play defensively. I mean, he's draped all over the wide receiver. It's just a perfectly thrown ball and a great catch by the wide receiver. This is what we call execution. And this is what I wanted to see off the play action here. Boom, quick play action, reading the safeties. Again, this is, perfect. We even had the crosser open too. This would have been another wide open potential touchdown if we let him up the field. But he makes the more impressive throw down the middle. And again, let's go, man. We're going to break down a ton of film. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family. Let's dive in. Another really good play here. So we're going to start off with a quick flat with our tight end. We're going to get this seam ball up the middle, and we're going to get a deep curl route here on 2nd and 7. We do a great job kind of reading these DBs. We're going to eventually see this guy in his zone. He's going to kind of bite down onto the flats. This guy's going to be in a, intense back pedal, which is perfect for a nice little curl route. And then again, our seam is able to take away this deep safety. Ends up working out perfectly. You're going to see Carson Beck go through what we call a full field read, essentially scanning left to scanning right and finding the open target, right? Scans left. He's looking down here. Just nothing he really loves. He probably could have thrown this quick out. This is probably there to the bottom side of your screen. Oh, my screen's in the way. It's probably open if he wanted it, but he does scan the field. He moves this linebacker over to the flats, and then boom, ball's out with anticipation. Find the curl. Great job. And once again, we're reading these DBs here. See how they're backpedaling so hard, kind of overcommitting, not wanting to get beat deep. That's when we hit him short or the 15-yard pickup, and that's a nice little pickup for the offense. Again, good execution by Carson Beck and the offense. Now, I love this play by Tony. We're going to be running a quick little dig over the middle of the field. But what I love about this dude right here, he is a quarterback's best friend, and I'm going to show you why. So as we play fake this thing to the running back, we're going to drop back. Great pocket presence to step up. But also, as he's throwing this ball, I want to show you Tony, dude. This is what I love about him. Comes back to the football, right? So ball's thrown, comes back, makes sure that far side DB isn't able to jump this thing. Gets back to the football, doesn't wait for it to get to him. That is beautiful. I think this kid has a real shot to not only be a big player within their offense for a long time, but also be a player on Sundays. You can just tell the way he runs his routes does need a little bit of work, but in terms of just being a wide receiver, he does a lot of things you like. Great playmaker after the catch. Great job getting back to the football. His routes are good, could be better, and I think they will be better. I mean, we got to remember, this dude's, 17 years old? This dude's 17 years old playing in college and being a day one factor. Love this dude, potential-wise. All right, another big-time play here. Again, 2nd and 1, but what is the first thing that we notice, guys? They're stacking the box, right? They've got about 7 guys here up in the box, but also they're playing off coverage. We're going to send this route vertical, and we're going to get our guy Tony on a quick little out route. We see how far off. This guy is giving you about 13, 14, 15 yards of just space off the line of scrimmage. We're going to take this all day, every day. Because they're so tight in the box, let's just pause, right? Let's just take what they're going to give us here, right? Quick out, throw it early. And again, this is why we get him the football. He's a playmaker after the catch. Good blocking here up the field. One cut up good. We got about 10, 12 yards in this play just because of how soft their defensive coverage was. Again, I'll say it so many times. Take what they give you, and you're going to win a lot of games. Football season is officially back, and I am pairing up with Profit X, one of my favorite sites to use, especially for college football. I mean, they are the #1 sports prediction market. It's a peer-to-peer sports prediction market where users can play against other users instead of that sports book versus the house. You almost always get the line that you want, the best price on any spread, money line, total, player prop, anything, right? Since you're playing against other people and not just the book. The best thing about Profit X is it feels and looks just like a sports book with just better odds, right? You can create your own odds, you can create your own lines. It is so refreshing to have an app like this exist. And if you use my promo code, the best thing about it, right? If you use my promo code MattyDubs, you can claim up to $200 in profit cash on all plays for the first 30 days playing on the site. Terms and conditions apply. Again, one more time. If you use my link in the description, sign up today for up to $200 in profit cash back. Use code MattyDubs when signing up, or download the Profit X app, right, and get this free $200 in profit cash as well. They have MLB, NFL, college football, anything. Again, they're going to give you the best odds in this space, and you can do what you want with that, man. Go check it out if you haven't already done so. Again, link in the description. Let's get back to the video. All right, here we go. Let's talk a little bit about this yes-no read. First thing that we notice is, again, they're stacking the box. You have so many guys down here, which gives us one-on-one situations to the outside. Now, Tony is a really good player to have in these situations. However, we have a size matchup right here. We have a wide receiver that's really good in yes-no read situations. If you guys are new here, yes-no read situations are essentially one-on-one opportunities, no safety up over the top. You just have your wide receiver versus their DB and a jump ball. And usually, the quarterback says, I am throwing this ball no matter what, if they like the matchup. That's a yes read, right? Now, it would be a no read if this guy dropped back into covering Tony and this guy dropped back to kind of shadow cover that. Then it would be a post-snap no read. But right here, because there's no safety up over the top, this is a pre-snap yes-no read. He's going to drop back and he's throwing the ball. He knows where he's going with it the entire time, lets it loose, and look at the placement right where it needs to be. This dude, Carson Beck, I can't even explain to you. And again, I know people are going to sit here all day and say, look at who they're playing. I don't care who they're playing. At the end of the day, the quarterback has to put the ball where it needs to be. Okay? It's not like they're wide open on every play. This is good coverage by the DB. He stays on him. He gets his head turned around. This is good defense. But the ball is placed perfectly. I just like film, and this is good film. This is, I don't care who you're playing. You have to make the throws, and he did. It's a beautiful throw, great catch. Again, sign me up, man. Sign me up for more Carson Beck. So much more film coming. Another quick pass off this little play fake. We're going to see our tight end kind of get into a vertical route here. Again, I think we just got all verts here down this right side in 1st and 10. We're trying to really put a gap into this zone defense, and that's exactly what happens. The second level defenders, first thing, bite up, right? They bite up hard on this run fake. For whatever reason, they really bite, maybe because we pull a guard or whatever. But look at how far they bite up, opening the second level of this defense, get the ball out early, right where it needs to be, and our guy is about to, get to the 1-yard line. Great overall game from Carson Beck. I thought he looked incredible, made a lot of great throws, and again, competition wasn't great, but he made good reads, he made good throws, and you need to have these games to progress going further into the season. They'll have some tough games coming up later, but again, more film coming out. We'll probably break down some defense. Let me know any player names that you specifically want me to break down. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family for more of these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.